Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I hope we are all on the same page on this regard. That I'm providing very, very crucial, very, very important civil justice for myself, and it's a multitasking. Okay. So, State of Wisconsin, Department of Justice of USA, United States of America, must pay retirement salary package to I. Vethapriya PROSE, at least tax-free $1 million to I. Vethapriya PROSE, and direct deposit to my bank account in next 1 second is civil justice served, as in Holy Bible guidelines only, and it is finance compensation for fatal negligent. Department of Justice of United States of America provided finance loss damage, poverty mandate disability, finance disability mandate, career path destruction mandate, and scars on my face to be unemployed disability mandate. The State of Wisconsin Department of Justice of United States of America must pay tax-free $5 billion to I. Vethapriya PROSE, and direct deposit to my bank account in next 1 second is civil justice served, as in Holy Bible guidelines only. And it is finance compensation for fatal negligent. Department of Justice of USA, as in Judge Frank Remington, Commissioner Benjamin, Ruth Westmont, Jennifer Brinkley, and female cop provided finance loss damage, poverty mandate disability, finance disability mandate, career path destruction mandate, and scars on my face to be unemployed disability mandate, and emotional trauma in my brain nerves with injustice sign off provided by fatal negligent prostitutes of Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin, and USA federal government must pay tax-free $5 trillion for USA produced foolish mental disordered DOJ Department of Justice patients to sign off injustice to I. Vethapriya PROSE, for USA DOJ Department of Justice do not have birthright to sign off injustice to I am Vethapriya PROSE when I asked for civil justice, as in Holy Bible guidelines only. Then State of Wisconsin Department of Justice of United States of America must pay tax-free $500 billion for State of Wisconsin never provided PROSE salary to I. Vethapriya PROSE, and Department of Justice of Wisconsin asking for law fees when I Vethapriya PROSE when I filed lawsuit against all nations worldwide for tax-free $50,000 trillion, and DCF, DHS, Department of Children Family, Department of Health Services, Department of Justice, Department of IRS for tax-free $500 billion each, with wrongful broken public sector's operations as per Vatican Code of Abuse Law mandate. And USA must pay tax-free $1,500,000 trillion to my bank account in next 1 second for USA provided with fatal negligence wrongful public sectors of USA as per Vatican Code of Abuse Law. Antichrist Pope Francis only mandated Department of Justice of USA to sign injustice to I am, so Pope Francis must resign now, and I. Vethapriya PROSE must be the Vatican leader now with civil justice served. Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin must be sealed and shut down for humane endangerment, and I. Vethapriya alone can bail out Department of Justice of USA. Then I. Vethapriya PROSE must be the Supreme Civil Judge, Family Law Judge, Children Law Judge, Medical Law Judge, Finance Law Judge, and all types of judge to lead USA and nations worldwide civil justice served. I. Vethapriya PROSE must be the Global Poverty Relief Medical Director Chief for all nations and must be the ambassador for all nations starting with India, and must get dual citizenship, and USA must rename Lord Ripon Building in Tamil Nadu after my name. At fault and found guilty in all counts of crimes of deadliest humane endangerment species, Vatican Jesuits crime of Department of Justice Division of USA is, as of March 23rd, 2021, civil justices, how Department of Justice of USA provided welfare economy improvement process since 1935, when Antichrist Pope Francis provided deadliest Swiss Army nuclear weapons, toxic lethal drugs, and war crimes worldwide. Note, in that particular screenshot. Instead of DOJ, that will be DWD. But be aware, Department of Workforce Division also comes, it's an umbrella, and because the Department of Justice also comes under that umbrella. So, please do not get confused on that part, because that's a typo error, okay? It should be Department of Justice, but you'll be seeing Department of Workforce Division there. So both one and the same, right? Even Department of Justice is also workplace only. So with that said, prostitute Antichrist Pope Francis must pay tax-free $500,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans. And the United States of American nation do not have any birthrights to sign injustice. Anyways, it's signed injustice. Department of the United States of American Department of Justice do not have birthright to have criminal law. Anyways, Department of United States of America have criminal law. That's a crime. USA do not have birthright to provide criminal justice. And when Pope Francis is selling deadliest nuclear weapons called Swissguard nuclear weapons, drugs, crime, United States of America Department of Justice teams can never ever ask for law fees from the civilians when the civilians are filing lawsuit against nations for the government error crimes and national crimes. Anyways, they ask for law fees, so that is a crime. That's a tax fraud crime. And above all, how on the earth in the past 500 years, how did the Department of Justice, criminal law justice provided Department of Justice services for child marriage population? And how the Department of Justice, Civil Justice of United States of America provided civil justice for services for child marriage population in past 500 years. And that is a life proof that how Pope Francis, the prostitute, Queen Elizabeth II, the prostitute, destroyed Department of Justice services. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, just because I displayed that Pope Francis only destroyed Department of Justice and entire human or national operations, it is because of I displayed the truth. It is the prostitutes and the slaves, the judge, the commissioner, the lawyers, and the female cop provided injustice to me, and they signed injustice. Can you all see? Everywhere there are humans only, no monsters, and how only educated population only provided injustice and threw acid on me and created scars on me. Give me one good reason why I should die, because these foolish people signed injustice for me, and find me, work on lot of answers from your end on why I should live, and have this Supreme Court judge, the Frank Remington, to watch me live and acid on my face. And those two female cop lawyers, Ruth Westmont and Jennifer Brinkley, the deadliest prostitutes, the deadliest wild endangered, humid endangered species, the mental disordered species who signed injustice for me, to allow for them to watch me live with the scars and the acid they threw on me, when I only asked for civil justice and I lifted Holy Bible and asked for civil justice, right? Find out how many reasons I have to live for I have to live in front of that female cop who created damages for me, right? Are they humans or what? You work on that answer. I leave the choice to you. For me, in my book of civil law, they are super prostitutes. I already educated them. In the civil justice weighing machine, when I keep Queen Elizabeth to one side, those three females are also faces of Queen Elizabeth II, the prostitutes only. Right? Are they humans? Can you see how females can be double evil? And the judge and the commissioner signed only injustice. When these kind of foolish people, if USA is going to keep on producing, don't you all think it needs to be stopped? This kind of an abuse must be stopped. And that is why the United States of American federal government must sign of $1,500,000 trillion for medical compensation for producing these foolish people. Or what is the task for USA nation? They should only produce wisest people in the United States of America. Why nobody educated USA about that? Why? If nobody educates that, then I have to step in and educate, isn't it? Harvard Law School is there, they never educated. Harvard Medical School is there, they never educated. Then who only will come and educate? Their religions, they are not educating. Education facilities, they are not educating. Pope Francis, he is not educating. Queen Elizabeth II, she is not educating. Senate, they are not educating. GOP, they are not educating. House of Representatives, they are not educating. Men are not educating, women are not educating. Then where only there will be help? Where will I go for help? When I am living in the human kingdom full of 7.9 plus billions of humans. How shamelessly they are asking law fees. Are they having any shame? These prostitutes, the state of Wisconsin Department of Justice organization. They provided a deadliest tax fraud crime, isn't it? When Pope Francis is providing Swissguard, military, rifles, drugs, crime. How on earth they even provided justice in past 500 years? Can you all see how everything became a crap? And I filed lawsuit in 2019 and they signed injustice for me in 2019 December. And boom, in January they said to the worldwide that the plague started in Wuhan, China, but it never even started in China. It started right here under the nose of the United States of American government in state of Wisconsin only. Who gave authority for USA to produce foolish people like this, to sign injustice to me? Who is USA and who is those prostitutes, lawyers, the female lawyers? Who are they? Who are they to sign injustice to me? For tit for tat, I can ask for an executive order. For the USA to sign off the same tit for tat for them also, right? I can just ask them to evacuate from their mansions or palaces, wherever they're living, to sleep on the road. And then freeze and then make them all poverty mode, beggar mode. That is tit for tat. I do not want tit for tat. I want USA to pay me $1,500 trillion direct deposit in my bank. And for whatever damages these 5 foolish people did, they are the mental disordered patients after all. They should take the medical evaluation, and why on the earth their brains never bothered to work to sign civil justice, rather they signed injustice. Are they humans? Are they humans? And for whatever damages that commissioner, the judge, and the 2 female lawyers and the female cop provided to me, I want $5 billion from the state of Wisconsin to pay me. And federal state of United States of America must pay me $5 trillion. Who are they to produce foolish people like this, to create damages for me, lifetime scars for me? Who are they? Who are they? I never asked for any of this crap here. Now tell me, where only will they have their face when they are in the jail already? Can you see each and every single software line of code written for the Department of Justice is wrong and is a tax fraud crime? And that means one set of the billing will not be in the picture at all. When the federal state of United States of America is going to ask Department of Justice, please provide the billing for Vatican created Swissguard military rifle drugs. They are going to say, don't know, we don't have it. So Department of Children Families will do their kind of a disaster, and Department of Justice will do their kind of a disaster. Where will the population go? Where will the population go? I filed a lawsuit against United States of America for $50,000 trillion. Let USA stand upside down and pay it to me. Nobody will dare to ask me. It's not only USA. All the nations have to pay me $50,000 trillion for all this damages done to me. I should not be even fighting for all this kind of stuff, I should be living my life. When I love to live my life to the fullest, why are these foolish people are not allowing me to live? This is a live proof that the Roman Empire, they will not live and they will not even allow other people to live peaceful life. That needs to be stopped, isn't it? The $1,500,000 trillion sign off will fix this crime. They will never even dare to hurt fellow mankind anymore. Those female lawyers, even if they are taking in the shelter in the coffin, they will never even dare to sign injustice. State of Wisconsin can go and beg Ruth Westmont, please sign injustice. The Ruth Westmont in the coffin, if at all the God-given death time, she will say, oh, sorry, I can never sign injustice, no, like that, right? So these injustice must be stopped. It cannot be allowed. They are not gods. They are not gods. Who are they to sign injustice to me? And when I asked only, hey, please sign injustice, civil justice to me, I patiently worked and explained to them every single thing, how every system is broken. At least they should have provided salary for me, that at least, right? They all knew how much of poverty I was in. I was begging, literally begging for the money, finance aid. I said, please pay me PROSE salary. Please pay me all this, I'm displaying all the government errors. Please pay me salary. They never bothered, isn't it? Are they humans? What will their judge will do if his bank accounts is freezed, and if he's asked to beg on the road to be a pauper mode? What will the judge, Frank Remington, will do? If his family and children are thrown on the road, what will he do? Or what will Ruth Westmont will do? Or what will Jennifer Brinkley will do? Or Commissioner will do? Or that female cop will do? Just because I'm having colored skin, why they don't even know that I'm also human? When I know they are human, why on the earth USA never educated those people that I'm also human? That is wrong, right? That's a crime. So United States, the federal government must pay me $1,500,000 trillion for producing these kind of a foolish people. It creates too much of emotional trauma for me. Who is USA to create all this hell for me? Who is USA? Huh? I educated everything to them so they know who I am. And that's why they must be puking pus now in the jail already. How on the earth they provided the services for child marriage population? That is one crime. For that itself, Department of Justice of United States of America must be sealed and shut down immediately. Nancy Pelosi, rather than working on what mask and what clothing she has to wear every day, she should immediately send a notification to the Department of Justice for all the 50 states of United States of America to be sealed and shut down. Because they never provided any service for child marriage population. That is crime. Okay? At least they could have fried Pope Francis for creating the deadliest drugs, nuclear weapons, Swissguard military rifles, isn't it? They never bothered to fry him. Why? Oh my word. So what did they studied in their law school, accredited law school? And this is a live proof that they have been providing only injustice after injustice for past 500 years. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, God is always there. God is always watching. God is in control. This Ruth Westmont and the prostitute Ruth Westmont and prostitute Judge Frank Remington, prostitute Commissioner Benjamin, and prostitute another lawyer Jennifer Brinkley, and prostitute the female cop, they cannot ask mercy from me. They cannot. See, for them, it's helpless. I'm helpless mode. They got the curse on themselves. And I was only preventing them from getting the curse, right? Because I am absolutely aware the stress will be more for the justice people when they signed injustice and they punish innocent. They will die out of the stress. I don't know. Today I don't know whether they're living or not even. But they got the curse. I don't know, even if they're going to kneel down and ask God to forgive them, I don't know whether God will forgive them. It is beyond, out of control, they will say, right? This is what it is all about. It's out of control. I cannot help them. It's helpless mode. I'm helpless mode. It is the payback time now. It is United States of America must sign $1,500,000 trillion for the damages done to me. God gave me one brain, one heart, and God mandated me to live happiest. Who are they to create hell for me? Who are they? I know how to create hell for them. Like, you all know, tit for tat is another way of creating hell. All I have to ask for the USA civil justice is, make them go, make them unemployed right now, freeze all the banking account, throw them on the road, let them be begging. Let them wait for whatever benefits in the Department of Welfare Services and unemployment, and let them go mad. Because that is what the emotional torture will be provided when people are thrown in the financial debt and financial disability. I do not want that for civil justice. For me, I must become the Vatican leader. As simple as that. Right? And USA federal government pay me $5 trillion for these 5 people provided damages to me. And state of Wisconsin pay $5 billion for these damages done by these 5 foolish people. Who is state of Wisconsin to even produce foolish people like this? If judge wants to sign injustice, let him go and sign injustice for his own family members and create havoc for his own family members. Why he want to even love to sign injustice and create hell for me? Who is he to me? Who is the judge, Frank Remington to me? Nothing, right? Then why on the earth he even bothered to sign injustice to me? What? I can ask USA to revoke all the justice, judge certification, commissioner certification, whatnot, right? Are they humans? Are they humans? You all tell me. You all don't know, my dear fellow man, how much of stress I'm in because of this financial strain that's bombarded on me. With finance stable, so with that stress-free mode from that financial stable part alone, how much of health and wellness can be provided to me? Do you all know that? Do you all know that? You wait and watch and see how there is more crime displays there. What went wrong in humanity? Why humanity got destroyed? Means United States of America is only at fault. It is United States of America's responsibility and accountability to teach, first of all, the 300 millions of Americans on how to be humane, what is humane always. When the United States of America failed on that, then USA have to pay me $1,500,000 trillion for producing foolish people and creating damages to me because of these foolish people, right? Nobody has birthright to produce foolish people, my dear fellow mankind. Nation do not have that at the first place. And anyways, America provided foolish people. Can United States of America create new brain for me? Or can this Judge Frank Remington and Ruth Westmont and the Jennifer Brinkley and the Commissioner Benjamin and the female cop, can they create new brain and give to me? Or can they take the scars from me and have it on their face? And can they take the acid they threw on me and put it on their own face? No, right? Nobody will want to do that. Nobody even love to share the pain and agony of fellow mankind. They do not want to do that. Then why on the earth they even bothered to sign injustice and create havoc for me? Yes, I want medical finance compensation, and whatever those Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin provided, it comes under the domestic violence of breach of duty, intentional infliction of emotional distress, causation and injury, battery and types, assault and types, false imprisonment types, trespass to land and types, and trespass to chattels and types. If they don't know, if the judge, if the Department of Justice don't know what is injustice versus what is justice, I will ask, why on the earth you are judge at the first place? Why on the earth you are even lawyers at the festival creating hell for me? Just get out, right? Get out of the earth only, I will say. They should be happy as that I am bailing them out. Rather, I am not asking them to get out in the volcano. Right? So for all this chaos, everything traces back to Queen Elizabeth, to Pope Francis. And when it's coming to the why justice is broken, directly traces to the cunningest nation in the earth is France's leader. He is also a co-prince of Italy, Sicily, Andorra, Spain. There's a huge crime that is going on there. And the Archbishop of Sicily, he is also co-prince of Andorra, Spain. That's a detailed crime going on there. So it all traces why Department of Justice is broken in the United States of America. Because each and every single handbook is given in French. Do you all know that? Pauperie, informia pauperie, means beggar, but that is a French word. Jesuits is a French word. Prose is a French word. Divorce is a French word. Right? For how long? For how long people have to be tortured with this kind of broken services? Senate won't care a damn. Nancy Pelosi won't care a damn. Because they're all fine and stable, right? So I have to get civil justice my way according to the Holy Bible guidelines only. So whether state of Wisconsin has to say whether the state of Wisconsin knows what is Holy Bible, or state of Wisconsin have to say don't know, never heard about Holy Bible. Either ways I won the case, home run for me. USA have to stand upside down and pay me $1,500,000 trillion for Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin provided deadliest damages to me. Right? Who are they? Now tell me where only the USA will have its face. Where will President Joe Biden will have his face? When the Swissguard military drugs rifle is the deadliest crime, where will President Joe Biden have his face? He is at fault mode. Can you see I'm displaying why President Trump is innocent? And out of all this thing, you all got it. Why they threw acid on me at the first place, why they created robocall poverty mandate for me, and they stole the rightful civil Supreme Judge job from me. And I must be the Supreme Judge of USA and all nations right now. For whatever hell they created, for whatever scars they created on my face, for whatever acid they threw on my face, I must be the Supreme Civil Judge of United States of America and all nations right now. That is civil justice left to me. I must be the family law judge. I must be the children law judge. I must be the finance and medical law judge. Right. Because I know in whole entire planet Earth, out of 7.9 plus billions of humans, I, Vethapriya, PROSE, true civil lawyer, true civil doctor, true civil supreme judge, only knows what is justice and what is injustice. So that is enough for an eligibility to become the supreme judge of nation. I know what is disability, what is not a disability as a true civil doctor. When the doctors, Dr. Fauci don't know what is disability. Dr. Brinks don't know what is disability. They are the prostitutes, isn't it? Nobody knows what job they are going to do and they are still given highest paying jobs. For how long this torture is, I have to undergo through. I'm done with all this kind of crap. Right? And for whatever damages they provided, is USA must provide me with free housing according to my choice and free vehicle according to my choice. I want everything to be provided in 1 second, civil justice for me. The Ruth Westmont and the Jennifer Brinkley and the Frank Remington and Benjamin and the female cop, they are all living in mansions by signing injustice to me. Now, I will sign civil justice for me and let the USA pay me all the benefits. Let Ruth Westmont see it in her own eyes and die out of jealous, right? These people will be super jealous of my wisdom only. Let her die out of jealous. Who cares, right? I never asked her to sign the injustice, right? For how long? Can she tolerate the injustice if I sign up? If I ask for an executive order to provide injustice to Ruth Westmore, can she tolerate the injustice? Can the judge tolerate the injustice? Can the other lawyer, who is she, who is another prostitute, Jennifer Brinkley, can she tolerate the injustice? Can commissioner tolerate the injustice? Can white-skinned female cop, I don't know what skin color, what the cop, it's a female cop. Can that female cop tolerate the injustice if injustice is bombarded on her face? Can they tolerate when acid is thrown on their face just like that abruptly? Can they tolerate the scars when scars are mandated on their face in an injusticeful way? Are they humans? Are they humans? They know who I am. That's why they are puking. They must be puking. If at all they are living, they must be puking pus. And they must be in too much of stress for punished and innocent I am. And signed injustice I am. The moment they signed injustice, worldwide the plague. Can you all see? Can you all see the God's supernatural power here? How when people hurts me, it's God steps in and fights for me always, all the time. Throughout my entire lifetime, I'm able to sense it. Be it natural disasters or whatever, I could sense it that the God's supernatural power is fighting right side for me. Always I take a Holy Bible. Always I ask for civil justice. Always I'm being bombarded with injustice. For how long I can tolerate? For how long I have to live with this emotional trauma? For how long? 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 Then the educated population, the society, the fancy society, they only mock. They know only to mock and they know only to bully, isn't it? And when I said there are no humans, there are no lawyers, there are no judges, there are no doctors, there are no teachers in the United States of America. When United States of America is proudly telling they are having 300 million of humans, I'm not joking, my dear fellow mankind. Yes, it is very saddest to know. USA is the one foolish and filthiest nation in the earth, human endangerment nation in the earth. It's a Islam, Judaism, paganism nation in the earth. My blood is boiling, isn't it? Because I'm a true owner of USA. I'm Native Indian tribe. Judge, the commissioner, the lawyers, they know. And they just kept quiet, isn't it? Today they must be puking pus because it is because of them. They are the ones who created the COVID-19 by signing injustice for me. And the worldwide are super mad. And they'll be super mad, double the super mad, because earlier session I already explained why there is no plague. Enough for worldwide 7.9 plus billions of humans to file a lawsuit against USA, state of Wisconsin, right? Again, I have to stand in front of them and I have to say, stop, don't do that. As educated, I will get medical compensation for entire world. Just be patient. That's what I will say. Because I only know how to handle these foolish people as a true civil doctor. I know the behavioral pattern of how the prostitutes, the foolish people will react when their crime is displayed. I tore the mask, isn't it? I tore the mask of Pope Francis. Now he cannot even say a rosary or a Hail Mary or whatever crap. But shamelessly, he's still going to the church. I don't know. He's getting curse after curse after curse. Even after getting fried in volcano, I don't know. That'll be God will provide. It's him or the God. I will back off. I'm absolutely positive God will never dare to forgive Pope Francis or Queen Elizabeth II or the teams. I can do whatever best I can do. I can only bail out the people who hurted me. I can bail out them. That's all. They can live free. And by living free, they can watch me live. So I don't want to die. So they can figure out how on the earth Vethapriya is able to live with the scars on her face, acid on her face. We only threw acid on her face just like that. And they can figure out the answer and they can live. They are allowed to live to glorify God's name only. That's all. Right? When all these things are going on, I only, when I filed lawsuit, I asked the state of Wisconsin must pay $1 billion to all those 5 people who signed injustice to me. So I am the strongest, isn't it? They are the weakest. They can after all mock me. They can after all bully me, those judge and the commissioner and the lame duck, she's a lame duck, like that. But God is there. They cannot run and hide. Ruth Westmont and those people, the Jennifer Brinkley, the female cop, the Commissioner Benjamin, and the Judge Frank Remington, they cannot run and hide. Wherever they're going to go, God is there. God will take care. For me, God will take care. God watches everything of the injustice provided to me, isn't it? Today, March 23rd, population got educated. There is never plague after all. COVID-19 means coverages for the year 2019 national benefits. It's called as a CARES Act. It is provided by Department of Welfare Services. And how everybody provided a show and how everybody threw acid on me when I was only educating. $1,500,000 trillion is the cheapest medical finance aid compensation, right? For whatever damages they done to me, the scars. So then, with this civil justice sign off, they will never even dare to hurt any mankind. No. Right? Because it's too much of emotional trauma people have to undergo through, my dear fellow mankind. And that too, the emotional trauma is highest when people are innocent and the injustice is bombarded on them. Oh, that emotional torture is too much of a torture to handle for any civilian. Right? I'm living with the God-given strength only. Whenever these people, these 5 people, who signed injustice to me, whenever they're going to eat food in their home, it will be pus only. Right? Why? They will have that stress, oh no, we signed injustice and punished an innocent, when the civil law says do not punish innocent. So this is how Pope Francis destroyed every single thing. Right? So yes, you all should know what exactly is the crime I'm talking about. Imagine a world without any of the absolute monarch prostitutes. How even the nation would be, right? So they wanted to create this organization according to their own will and pleasure. They made it as a legalized law. There is never absolute monarch. There is never Pope crap. There is never Queen Elizabeth II. She's not even a queen. And that is how everybody, those people, they created this disaster. And for state of Wisconsin provided damages, state of Wisconsin only must pay me $500 million. Right? So you all should know what is your birthright after all. A state, a nation do not have any birthright to hurt a civilian. You all got it, right? So that means If a state and a nation provides any form of hurt to the fellow mankind, a civilian can stand up and file a lawsuit against that nation and get the healthy finance compensation. Got it? So got it now. It's not only state of Wisconsin who is puking or in panic mode. When I handcuffed USA, I handcuffed all 50 states. So that means who must be more panic now? You all got it. I was not joking. State of Georgia, state of Colorado, right? I will seal the and shut down and ask all the states to go get inside the first jail. Let me get this job offer and let me work on when to bail out me. That is how I will provide the justice. A state do not have any birthright to produce foolish people. Because the foolish people will create hell for wisest. And wisest alone always be sufferers. Right. Why even have to bother to create foolish, then to hurt the wisest? Then how heaven can it be when always all people are wisest? It will be heaven after all, right? Brotherly love, sisterly love, that's how it should be. So yes, this session is all about Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin and United States of America, the federal government, State Department of Justice and Supreme Court Judge, Brett Kavanaugh, all are prostitutes only. Amy Barrett, they're all prostitutes. I don't know even Frank Remington, named after the rifle Remington. I don't know whether the Amy Barrett is named after the rifle Barrett. But beyond that, there is nowhere in the justice book written to file a lawsuit and fry Pope Francis for created a deadliest drug sealing process called Swissguard military rifle drugs, lethal drugs. And also on top of it, you name all wars and civil wars, genocide, everything created by Pope Francis, and Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin never bothered to provide justice for that crime. Then that is the proof that when the moment they signed injustice, it's invalid, disqualified, voided. For that crime alone, USA has to pay me another $1,500 trillion. So that means totally $3,000 trillion USA have to pay me just for having this foolish DOJ. USA do not have any birthright to produce a foolish Department of Justice. USA do not have that birthright. So yes, my dear fellow mankind, you all should know for your birthright, a nation do not have birthright to provide injustice. Always, all the time. Never, never, ever a nation have any birthright to punish an innocent. But sadly, Pope Francis mandated that only in the United States of America. So population never got civil justice. At least for one time, at least once in a lifetime, or at least once in the entire human kingdom lifetime, let the world of full of population, 7.9 plus billions of humans, taste the civil justice first time. The moment USA government signs a job offer to me, finance services to me, financial aid, salary, free housing, everything to me, right in front of the nations using ethical standards. Let all the humans know what is civil justice after all. Because population never don't know what is civil justice. That's the saddest reality. Right? When population do not have any education of whatsoever, this foolish population government, they will keep on fooling population, not anymore. Not anymore. Tell me how on the earth the Department of Justice was providing services for Swissguard military deadliest drugs, child marriage population. Now we all got it. How I nailed on the forehead of Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin, right? There is no other shame. I never went to that credit school, right? For 500 long years, USA, the state of Wisconsin, have been providing only injustice to the population, never justice. For that medical compensation, that is separate crime. That needs to be handled separate, standalone. So yes, for destroyed Department of Justice of USA, Pope Francis must pay $500,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide. Thank you all for your time. Take care. Bye for now.